Hi everyone, Elaine here from Cheat Kids Crafty Corner on my YouTube channel here. Today I am going to be using the Scrapaholix September 2025 kit that I am on a design team for, so I do hope you like and subscribe. I didn't show the first bit, but I've cut a star out and then I've loosely drawn round just inside the border, and I'm going to do some blending here. I always dab off first in a bit that's going to be covered and then spread, otherwise you end up with a big blob. So I'm certainly blending all of my ink there, and I used the Distress Oxide Ice Spruced because it went really well with the papers from the kit, which is Echo Park Fashion it's called. So I've skipped out some of the blending for you, and then also I've done some splattering there, and I didn't really want to wait for it all to dry, so I did a lot of splattering there, just very fine splatters, not big blobs, and then I just rolled it over with a toilet tissue so that it got off all the major wet blobs, and then I could carry on doing my layout for you. So there I am, and you'll see those big dark blobs there. There's a little one that I forgot to dab off beforehand, but that'll be covered up. So I've used this Fabulously Floral, I think it's called, sheet of Fabulous Floral, yeah, and I've used the green side. I'm also using my Sweet Petunia, what's it called, Nuvo Deluxe Adhesive, all the way around, and then just placing my star. I didn't have a big enough piece of paper to cap the entire star left from my previous layout, but I did have most of the points, and I wanted to make sure that the one at the bottom still remained visible. Two photos, one photo I'm using here rather is my granddaughter when she was quite little, probably about 5, holding up some new clothes that her and her mummy had bought from the shop, and the logo on the journaling card says playing dress up begins at age 5 and never truly ends. So I just thought that was absolutely perfect for that photo. I also cut an 1.5-inch strip by about 10 inches, I think that is, and using the pink and green paper, and I used the pink side showing up, and I used a scrap of the dotty paper from the kit as well, all part of the Echo Park Fashion collection if you haven't got this kit. And if you haven't got it and you want it, Scrapaholix is at the Mad Scrappetr, and all of these products are available there. This is a Tim Holtz film strip ribbon that you'll see that I'm just layering up there. It was a little bit tricky to adhere originally, but actually I used the deluxe adhesive again, and that's what really did it, because I was trying to use another glue and it wasn't having it. So I was weighting it down with a pot of beads as well on one side. Now I'm trying to stick the photos down. I'm just positioning them a little bit higher than originally planned, because I don't want to lose that point of the bottom star, and it's perfect that I've lost the one point that wasn't cut out because I didn't have a big enough piece of paper. I'm using some Uniquely Creative double-sided foam pads to stick this one down, called Squares and Strips from Uniquely Creative, again from the Mad Scrappetr. Just opening that up there and putting the strips on the back, just securing it down, and making sure it's lined up nicely alongside the other photo, or the one photo, and I'll be putting it over those pieces of film strip. I did put another piece of adhesive on there, but I just skipped that out for you. So putting that on there and making sure I'm leaving that point in the bottom, and then I'm using some of the ephemera that came with the kit. This one says let's go shopping, but it was a little bit longer than I wanted, so I just trimmed it off square. I wasn't mad keen on the rounded corners either, so I used just a pair of scissors to straighten it off, and snipped a bit off each end so that it fitted a little bit better underneath that journaling card. just using my Easy Runner Grand there. Again, that is available at the Mad Scrappetr if you're looking for a new tape runner. I can really recommend them. Just straightening that up, didn't quite put that down straight. And then here I am looking at the other pieces of ephemera that came with the kit that I've got left, and I found one that says shopping is my superpower, which was very appropriate for that photograph because she's got all her new clothes with her new labels on it. And just taking off the back of the sticky foam pad there, and I'm going to stick that in the top left hand corner. Don't know my left from my right there. Then I've got another little rose also to go on the ephemera as well, and just to add a few more bits of dimension, I'm punching out some hearts from some of the scraps, and I'm going to put those on the layout as well. Just felt that there was a bit too much star visible, and in actual fact I've ended up adding a small doily after I'd finished recording, but you'll see that in the final photograph. So just using my heart punch there to make some little heart punches, little punch outs, and then I'm just trying to decide where to put them. And now I've decided, and I've started to stick them down, and popping them there in a cluster alongside the shopping is my superpower, just putting 2 of those on the left hand side, and I'm going to put 2 along the bottom right as well. I find these foam tabs very useful for giving dimension to a layout, and I've raised one of the hearts up in each cluster and put the other one flat underneath it. And there's this little rose that I'm going to use as well, just above the Let's Go Shopping on another foam pad. That's it. Okay, and there's one last little banner piece that I thought it sort of went along the side there, and I thought I'd put it in line with the Let's Go Shopping ephemera piece. Just moving it around there. I wasn't quite happy with the original placement, and then I put it back almost in exactly the same place, but anyway, it's there now. Then in the kit also there were several of these black brads, and because I'd used the black on the Let's Go Shopping and the piece of stripy ephemera, I thought I'd better bring in the black brads as well. I used my Tim Holtz paper piercer to make a couple of holes. I used 4 of the black brads, and then I also used some enamel dots from my own stash as well, which I think were old Pink Fresh ones, but they went rather well with this kit. So here I am just popping another brad in, turn it over and split the pin. And then finally just giving everything a final push down, making sure everything is secured, and adding these extra enamel dots, as you can see. So a fairly quick layout there really. Do remember to dab off with the blending and hope you like and subscribe. You can see there I've added the little doily just to break down that huge great star at the back there, so I added that in at the end. Please do like and subscribe to Chig Kids Crafty Corner, and I'll see you the next time. Thank you, bye.